Well, anyway, I know what I'm doing after this block, but we've got we've got Wildz and Katakiri coming up to the station. Katakiri was able to make the upset over Ice Knight from Chicago. They say upset, I say, yeah, I'm not surprised. So I'm never surprised by Katakiri ever. But yeah, so we're gonna have Me Gunner versus Kazuya. Now we have like two extreme opposite ends of the spectrum for characters that people like, for playstyles that people normally don't like. Like, you don't want to get 0 death, but you also want to get hit by like 500 ping pong balls either. So, you know, pick your poison. But right now, it looks like Wildz is really poisoning the water supply with those falling forward airs he's going for, trying to kill Katakiri early.
I forgot that he has a reflector. We never like see him play against characters where it comes in clutch. He has a reflector too?
Yeah. We will 100% see shenanigans this match. I'm calling it. By no later than game 2, a reflected thing's going to get reflected, and someone's going to like explode. I'm calling it right now.
So Me Gunner is not a character that you see super often. I don't think they have any Me Gunners in Kentucky, where Wildz is from. But also, I feel like Katakiri hasn't been nearly as active since Kazuya came out, so this might be a new matchup for him to learn too.
What? See? What did I say? I am so smart. I am the smartest comment. Don't go hire me. Anyway, as I said, something got reflected and got reflected and got reflected, and then he exploded. Which is exactly what I said. Oh my god, that combo was fire. All right. Wildz coming out the gate with 80% right off the bat. That was clean.
Yeah, I feel like Kazuya is going to have a lot of issues with this zoning game, especially getting off of the ledge. But having that armor on the, what's the technical term for it?
The rage drive?
Yeah, the rage drive stuff. You're the one that plays Tekken.
I play Tekken, yeah. The rage drive.
When they add Tracer into Smash Bros, it's over.
I don't know if I want that, honestly. Every new character, I'm like, do I really want this? Because I was so excited for Kazuya, I could not wait, and I was like, ooh, take him back. But right now, we have ourselves a pretty even game. It looks like Wildz having a ton of trouble landing. Obviously, he can reflect the projectiles on the ground, but Kazuya, as crazy as he is, does legit have trouble like landing on the stage against a character like this. So this is going to be an interesting set.
But also being a very heavy character, he's surviving a lot longer than you would typically see, especially with those up airs earlier. A lot of characters would have died there, but because he is so fat, he's able to live that.
So I do like the Katakiri's pretty much just always holding his shield out, looking to reflect the laser from Wildz. I mean, Kazuya's do get away with that, you know, for free. It's pretty much free real estate. Why not? But right now, he's honestly just really getting zoned out. Wow, that is the one projectile that wouldn't kill, I guess. I think everything else would have killed. Nice play from Wildz. Super aggressive down air off the stage to seal the stock. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a big thing about this is that, like, not only does Me Gunner like zone you really, really well, but he also fades away with those forward airs. Kazuya is a character that has to like actively chase you down and like get stuff started. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see Wildz try to adapt and figure out how to do it. Right now he's down on a ton of %. But honestly, it's so even until the game says over. So
yes. And Kazuya has a lot of damage output. We've seen Wildz come back from crazier things than this. So this is even in my brain.
This is also, oh my gosh! Didn't kill just yet, but that's a crazy position to be in. And that should do it. And Katakiri with the JV2 over Wildz. And Wildz is processing that visually with his face the way any 13-year-old would and just go, wow, this is annoying.
He just failed his algebra test. He does have a Sephiroth. I know that he uses Sephiroth a lot in doubles.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because Kazuya with the auto turnaround doesn't work super well.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the Sephiroth would be better in this case. Having the extra range might be nice, but yeah, Kazuya is going to be his better character, so it makes sense to stick it out. And everything is best of 5 in top 32, so definitely have a few games to work with here.
Yeah, definitely got some time to adapt and figure things out. Also, I just realized Katakiri has an Aku mask from Samurai Jack, and that is actually really based. I love Samurai. Did you ever watch Samurai Jack?
I watched like episodes, but my parents didn't let me watch cartoons because they thought it would make me like the devil.
Do you like the devil?
No.
Oh, what? Well, sorry. Oh my God, he's dead! He's dead! What happened? He came back, he didn't have no flesh on his body no more. It's over. That's crazy. Well.
Yeah, having this flat stage on Callus is going to work super well for Kazuya, but if Katakiri is able to get Wildz back at the ledge, it's really hard to get off, especially with like the large hitbox that that Kazuya is going to have, especially with these grenades. It's literally impossible to deal with.
Yeah, there's definitely a reason Katakiri didn't ban Kalos. Like, He's probably like, oh, please take me to Kalos. Yeah, that platform up there, you're 100% on the mark, because I know that's going to be a disaster. But a 340% from the Rage Drive there. Katakiri struggling to find his way back to the stage. Of course, he did just, ooh, nice forward tilt too. He did just like super die earlier from that projectile getting reflected point blank. So he's going to have to be really careful. Finds the back air, though. At least gets the stock even, but it's got a lot of damage to put on. Something that I noticed earlier in his set with Ice Knight is that a lot of the times he would make you think that like a certain way to navigate getting around the grenades is safe, and then he'll let you do it the same way and punish you when you're at kill percent. So there's a lot of conditioning going on with the ledge. It looks like he's just spamming these grenades over and over again, but he's paying attention to what Wildz is doing and how he's adapting to the format. Oh, God. 100%. And he's lucky that he's not dead. Oh, he's dead. That was insane. But Emma, that's really smart to condition with those grenades, because not only is it already a matchup check, because there's just so little Mii Gunners to get experience against, but like showing them an answer that isn't real against like a matchup you're not comfortable with, that's really, really smart. But now we have a 1-1 situation. And honestly, the first stock was a single interaction. Yeah. And not even in the way that he gets comboed. I'm pretty sure he was at like 0 and just exploded. Yeah, I think Kazuya's going to have a lot of issues with this like longer range where you're seeing a lot more of like the reflex from Katakiri. But in the close range, he's obviously going to get a lot of combos started using Nair and in the medium range, he also likes that because it's a lot easier to do the input if you're not nearly as close for the electric, because you have that space to move. So I think that like that can work out really well for him. It stinks trying to get in against all of these projectiles. Yeah, it's definitely a tough ask. Also, Mii Gunner, even outside of the projectiles, like his Mii Gunner's neutral air is crazy underrated. It's really good. It has a huge hitbox. It's very safe. It's a good get off me tool. Oh my gosh. But Wildz telling him to get off the stage with, I'm pretty sure that was a hard F tilt, I think. I'm not sure. It was a move. It's a Tekken move. There's so many Tekken moves. I found out that his taunt does more damage than any move in ZSS's kit. I saw that. I saw Doorstop tweet that. He was so angry. We found that out because he was labbing so much Kazuya stuff because Wildz is terrorizing us all. Yes. He's so good, definitely for his age, but just in general, like taking a lot of really impressive sets. Lord. Yeah, and it looks like he's kind of running away with this one too. So it looks like in the mid-range, he doesn't have enough time to get that reflector out, and he's just getting cooked for it. Yeah. And I've seen him go for a grenade and then go for F smash right after, but I'm pretty sure you can reflect some of that too, so I don't even know if that's 100% the right answer. Yeah. Great read, though, on that air dodge from Katakiri. Ooh. I do like that you're starting to see him like mix in a lot more grabs, because he's conditioned Wildz to look for projectiles to reflect, because I mean, how can you not? Yeah. So he's doing a really good job of the conditioning game, but it's just. Oh wow! I thought that was going to catch the roll back, but able to use that armor to get the grab anyway. If Katakiri is kind of just returning to the scene and he's fighting Wildz, I know. The game is dead. I'm not coming back. I know there's going to be some fire tweets in 5 minutes, no matter what happens from here. I'm going straight to Twitter. I'm like, damn, that's a child. Like, but like, I know I'm gonna see some crazy tweets. Oh, really smart forward air placement. I think that Wildz is doing a really good job of navigating around the up air because well, I was gonna say because it's a multi-hit, a lot of people get hit with the last hits of it. Same thing with that F smash there. But Wildz isn't really getting hit with the up air, which is definitely good because he's doing a lot of high recoveries. You see that a lot from Kazuya. Again? Oh my gosh, he got deleted. I want to be a telepath right now so bad. Because I just know some crazy stuff is floating around in his brain right now. Like, I can't, don't kick me in. How you gonna kick a bomb? That don't even make sense. He literally said like, hey, here's a grenade, and Wildz was like, I offer you nuke. Trade offer. I will attempt to deal 7 damage. I will take your entire stock. But yeah, I think if he is able to just kind of like, it's a hard habit to break. Like, obviously, this is a character where you want to be very projectile heavy. It's literally what his entire kit is designed for. Yeah. But if he keeps playing in his face and just like getting these grabs and like forcing him to shield and getting these huge roll reads and plays less with those projectiles, he can get a lot going for him. And already got 104. I'd like to see his. Oh well, my fault. We might see one anyway. Yeah. we might not see the one you expected. I want to see a zero death monkey paw curl. Ah, I see. Should have been specific. Oh, that's a horrible angle for him to come back as. This is what really sucks. That grenade on the ledge is just so active. It's just like arc fire on steroids. Like, it's so hard to deal with it.
But you don't run out of book.
Yeah, you don't run out of book. And you don't have to be Robin either. So, you know, that's 2 wins.
You're winning.
Right. But yeah, Meat Gunner's kind of having a little bit of resurgence. We saw Capitancito get like second at a major, losing to like only Mute Ace, which is insane because there were plenty of really strong players in that bracket.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, mistiming that, too. I think he's, like, mixing up which projectile he's using, too, using that missile there.
Yeah.
Throwing off the timing of the reflector, which seems to be working out really well. Ooh.
Regrabs are scary. Great roll from Katakiri, though. He has to play so carefully. So far, so good, though. He's mixing in. Oh, the armor! You thought you had an answer, and there's just more DLC to be found. Okay, so we can do that. Whew, let me take a deep breath.
Rage Drive is back online, which makes this a little scarier because we could see, yep, we're going to see a lot of damage.
This character's ridiculous, honestly. Oh, great side B. Really good coverage on the roll read from Wildz. But yeah, after everything's said and done, we have ourselves an even game.
You know, honestly, I feel a little bad for Katakiri that this is happening, but also I don't, because he made us sit through like 15 games of...
Oh my God.
Do you remember that?
Yes, his set with Geist, where it was like game 10, Wario Gunner.
And he was literally just doing this the entire set. It's like 1 in the morning. I'm like, please let me go home.
I've yet to heal from that day. I think it was very traumatic, actually. Wow. Catch me casting Street Fighter soon. That's not a joke, by the way. But anyway, but yeah, right now, Katakiri trying to find some space to just stay away from Wildz. I see that he's hanging out on the platform, where I think his main concern at that point is either like an aerial or maybe a command grab. But you definitely don't want to look at this man face to face. It's just, the risk reward is terrible for you.
Ooh, yep,
Great call
that
out.
Jump. Nice.
That's it?
Yeah, see ya. 81% is nothing. It's like he has like a cut on his arm.
Right. He's not even bleeding. All right, 107. We're starting to get there.
Yep, and there's that grab again. It's so good for getting in, getting 40% on the board for Wildz.
Honestly, Katakiri cannot throw a projectile willy-nilly. He will 100% die if he's not careful from this percent on.
Honestly, he just needs to play perfect here. This is so
Literally.
scary. Both characters, one character is at kill percent, and it's not Kazuya.
No, as we just saw from that forward smash. Now, granted, that was proper DI in his Hollow Bastion, but will that do it?
Is it?
It does, okay.
So is that catching him jumping off of the ledge, or is he just, is it going beneath the ledge, or is he running out of invincibility?
I think the explosion is really, really active. So even whether he is or isn't jumping on the ledge, I can't tell. But because it's so active, he could be running out of invincibility. He could be getting caught out of jump. Visually, we can't see it, but it's just a super active projectile.
Yeah. Girl, I don't envy him at all. I played Katakiri one time, and it was Zelda Neutral B, the mini game.
You're literally just like, we're just gonna spin this away.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what normal people do to deal with this.
We're just gonna twirl. We're gonna spin the house down, mama. Like, I'm not dealing with this neutral. Game 5, Wildz Katakiri. Katakiri is at the potential for getting a massive upset right now. And I don't mean upset because, like, I'm shocked that Katakiri can do it. I've known him for so long. He's always been really good at the game. It's just Wildz is just so much more active, and he just has crazy, crazy accolades under his belt recently.
Absolutely.
All right, Game 5 going to FD. Interesting, interesting. Like, I think both characters are really good here. The platform definitely seemed to be helping Katakiri more, I would say. So I get it from Wild's perspective, but you still got to get in. Here we go.
Great parry. Not going to see a lot of damage off of it, though.
That was smart.
Yeah.
Immediately calling out that shield from Katakiri. That was really good.
I also think that Wildz is doing a much better job of navigating around the F smash, too. We've seen him get hit with it a lot in the last game. Okay, off stage, but we're going to have that armor. He keeps recovering high there, and I honestly agree with it because, like, Gunner is not going to be able to kill you center stage nearly as easily as he would at the ledge. So up being high and then trying to mix up your landing is going to be your best bet. Yeah,
that's a really good plan, and especially considering he doesn't really know exactly how to deal with the grenades at the ledge too. I like this trap that he's doing where he's throwing the grenade and he's up being to like follow himself with an active projectile is really smart. Wildz hasn't found like a strong punish for it just yet, but he does, of course, get that kill out of shield there. Nice damage to Katakiri. Oh my god, 60. Where are we going?
Wow.
Another roll read.
What?
This is literally old school versus new school happening right now. 116. I mean, no shade. We're
Boomers
just
versus Zoomers.
Boomers versus Zoomers. Great game 5. Truly. Literally.
Oh, yeah, this is so scary because he does have that armor, and we've seen that he's very good at catching the perfect opportunity to do it, but...
Oh. One of these players goes to bed at 10 p.m. because they're tired, the other one because they have school. Let's figure out who's going to take this. Oh, not able to find the edge guard. Wildz once again coming back on with the aggressive side, but he hasn't gotten the crumple from it just yet, which is great for Katakiri because I'm sure he's not even ready to see that cutscene, but he's just trying so hard to finish his stock off. Wildz sneaking his way in, eventually reflects another projectile. We've seen 4 different kills so far from exactly that, and this is really big damage. I like using the mag to get out of that, though. That was
super smart. Yeah, using it like Nestwood to kind of stall in the air. Yeah, I don't know. Wildz didn't get touched for like most of that second stock. Like, I feel like he got a little damage at the end, but able to like completely run that back and take the lead.
He does have a kill throw.
Okay, I was confused. I wasn't sure either because we saw him back throw earlier in the set. Like, Wildz is at higher percent, but I guess you have to be at 190.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, no way!
Oh, my God.
That was...
There's no way that reached.
You know what? I was literally just saying a minute ago, like, that's the one thing Wildz hasn't been able to cover is, like, him making his landing safe. But as we were talking about conditioning people with an option they think they can go for, that was a huge call out from Wildz. Katakiri definitely wasn't ready. And the knockback on that reflected grenade is just insane. So.
What? How tall is... Kazuya?
He's a grown man. He's a big man.
Because I felt like that leg was sticking like 6 feet up in the air.
He may have pointed the toe. He may.
Okay, got it.
He may have been like, ooh, you know, he just.
Yeah. Is he barefoot like Ken and Ryu?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not wearing heels or anything. He's just that tall.
Kazuya in Bayo shoes, please never. Like,
the
that's
ZSS
way too tall.
boots.
The ZSS boots.
As if he needed another way to kill you.
Right.